In this video, I'll be making another monochromatic piece, so sit tight and enjoy. They are being so freaking loud, but I have my sketch and I'm about to transfer it to my sketchbook. This paper is really big for my sketchbook, so I might cut it up with some scissors, but I can't find my scissors right now. I didn't put any transfer paper underneath. Damn, hold up. By the way, this is gonna be like a chill, I don't know, just like talking. There won't be any like minimum to no voiceovers, so I might just finish transferring off camera, honestly. Okay, so it's been a while since I've recorded, but my sketch has been transferred. It's not ideally what I was expecting, but I think I can definitely work with this, that's for sure. I also went over some of my lines and I left out some parts too, like the eyelashes, in case you didn't notice. So I'm kind of gonna go for like, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna go for. I want to do something monochromatic, like I said before. I'm gonna go for something monochromatic. I'm gonna do purple, and I don't know exactly what I'm expecting this to look like. I guess I'm just gonna go over. I don't want like a deep purple. I want the face to be like a lilac almost, and then the hair should be like a darker purple. And I don't know what I want like the shirt to be. For now, I guess it can just stay white for now. But okay, so the paint is mostly dry, which is great. And hold up, this is actually a really good thumbnail, so give me a second. Okay, so um now I'm just gonna go in with some colored pencils. And I think I might actually do a time lapse for this. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna do a time lapse for this. So okay, so before I go back to colored pencils, I think I'm gonna go in with some watercolor, and I want to darken up some spots. So I know for a fact that I want to darken up the lips. So I'm just gonna add some like here. And right now it looks like it's sitting on top, but I promise it is gonna go in. I discovered this like a while ago that like you can actually do this. You can put paint on top of colored pencils. So you just have to like really rub it in. Just give it a second. But like, see now my fingerprints. That was my laundry timer, but I'm gonna go in with some lighter colors. They're just gonna lighten it up a little bit. I mean, darken it up a little bit. I'm also gonna do the same with the eyes because I couldn't get them dark like I wanted to in the sketch. I'm also gonna do the same with the eyeliner, but the first thing I want to do is actually fill in the hair. And the hair is really weird because it's like in twists, and I want that to be defined. So I think I might do that with a white colored pencil later. Okay, so I did some detailing with the eyes, the eyebrows. I finished the eyebrows. I did the lips, and I think it's already dry now. Okay, so the basics of drawing a human face, or coloring a human face, I should say, is you should focus on three things, which is a highlights, shadows, and definition. I can't remember what the third one was. Like, it's definition. I think it's definition. But basically, you just have to like imagine where the lighting is coming from. So always put the highlights. The highlights naturally on a human appear on the forehead and below the eyes and on the nose. And the shadows will be kind of like here. I don't really know how to explain, but like here and around. It's gonna get better, I promise. And since this isn't really like, I'm not really going for realism with this, I'm gonna kind of like, what's it called? I guess like make like an outline. Yeah, thicken up the outline. Normally you're not supposed to thicken up the outline because it's like not realistic. I'm also gonna keep going in with the lips. I'm gonna go in with the lips with the white later. Just make sure you always do highlights last. That's like the rule. Always do highlights last. Now I'm gonna like blend it in, if that makes sense. But you just have to keep on going in with the highlights and then the shadows, and then you get like another color to kind of smooth it out. But it can't. The smoothing out color can be more than one color. Like have two pencils for smoothing out. Just as long as it works. And now for the imagining part, you have to imagine where the light is shining. So my imagination is she's looking that way and her head is kind of tilted. So the light's coming down here. So the shadow's going to be cast here. Meaning this side is naturally going to be darker. So I just recorded a whole part, but I realized that it didn't record at all because my phone ran out of storage. Well, anyways, this is what it's looking like now. I think I'm just gonna make the shirt like a lilac, like a really. I'm gonna make it the same color as the hat here. So just down to here. Not really much. But basically, what I'm gonna do next is color in. No, not color in, but like fill in parts of the hair, parts of the face, like what I'm doing, what I've already done with the lips. I'm gonna trace it kind of with white, and basically I'm gonna get it to get the sharpest highlights. I'm gonna need to use white paint, but I'm just gonna kind of like trace it around to get an idea of where I need to put the white paint to make it like pop more. And like the last monochromatic drawing I did, I want to do a sticker. What what shape should I do? I think I should just stick to the star. Yeah. So here on the face. But I'm gonna quickly trace with the star. I mean, I'm gonna quickly trace these with white, go in with my white highlights, and fill in some other parts, and then I'll be done. This is the final piece. I hope this video wasn't too boring. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in my next video.